If you are going to steer away from a hazard, the best method is to brake and then turn. Make sure to brake before turning the wheel. Reducing your speed allows your evasive maneuver to be performed with less risk of a jackknife, rollover, or other loss of control. Then, turn as little as possible. Move the steering wheel smoothly and only enough to safely perform the maneuver. Don't swerve. Always drive with your hands at the 9 o'clock and 3 o'clock position so you're ready to turn if needed. Remember that higher speeds increase the risk of your maneuver and magnify the steering used, so the faster you're going, the less you need to turn the wheel. After you've made the evasive maneuver and your trailer has cleared the obstacle, return to your lane as quickly and safely as possible. And finally, make sure to wear your seatbelt at all times. You can easily slide out from under the wheel and lose control of the truck if you're not buckled in. If you steer away from the hazard and the best escape route is the shoulder of the road, be prepared for the truck to leave the roadway. Many drivers fear leaving the road, and rightfully so. However, by using good judgment and the following skills, you can safely and successfully return to the road. First, slow down as much as possible before leaving the road and try to keep one set of wheels on the roadway in order to maintain control of the truck. Make sure to grasp the wheel firmly and steer as straight as possible. Let the engine compression slow the truck and apply the brakes once you have slowed enough to safely stop. Signal and check your mirrors to ensure the roadway is clear before returning to it. As you get moving, turn sharply towards the road and countersteer as soon as both front tires are back on the road. Don't try to return to the road too quickly or attempt to gradually return. This can cause the tires to grab unexpectedly and make you cross into an oncoming lane, jackknife, or even roll over. If you are going to leave the roadway, it's also important to be aware of and prepared for a few things that could affect your control of the vehicle. First, be aware that a change in surface height of only 1 inch can have a significant effect on your steering. Therefore, if you see that the shoulder of the road is higher or lower than the surface of the road you're driving on, it's essential to maintain a firm grip on the steering wheel and be ready for it to possibly jerk if you leave the road. If you're ready for this to happen, it will be easier for you to maintain control. Second, sometimes the shoulder of the road is not as strong as the roadway itself and may not support the weight of a big truck and trailer. So as you drive, constantly scan the roadway around you to make sure that the shoulder can support the weight of your truck and that it is in fact the best escape route for you if you encounter an emergency. If the shoulder is soft and cannot support the weight of your truck, leaving the road is not an option. Watch the following scenario and determine if the driver properly steers away from the hazard in the roadway.